Hey everyone, Deb here. I am coming on to talk about 2025 because we are 2 days away from the new year. Today is Monday, December 30th, and I am a spreadsheet girl, so I have made a spreadsheet of the various collabs I'm going to be doing. I just got invited to participate in a swap, and I might do that. I'm still thinking about that. And yeah, and goals. I have goals. And I'm not doing resolutions. You could call them what you want, but these are goals for me that are sort of, some of them are continuations of what I started in 2024, and some of them are get your act together kind of things, Deb. So, and they're not all inclusive, but these are like major ones that I have. One is be more involved in jewelry making, including pricing and getting my Etsy shop back up and running regularly. Keyword there. I put it on vacation. I had hoped to put it back up in November. Yeah, I'm not ready yet at all. And also find another craft show or two. I do one specifically every year in usually the first week of November, first weekend. But I would like to find another small one or two. I don't do outdoor shows anymore. They're a hassle, and some of the ones that were really good around here, that were a day and a half or two, they stopped doing them. And then the other ones are like way expensive, and I'd never be able to make enough money at them. I just know it. So I'd like to find another small one or two, maybe not even Christmas, maybe like spring or summer ones, but ones that are indoors. If anybody knows of any in my area, please let me know. But that's jewelry making on my jewelry making channel. And also, well, you'll see that on the next sheet. I want to do more videos on that channel, which means something has to give on this channel because I'm only one person. Okay, so I need to organize my craft room, both the beads and jewelry supplies, although that takes second seat as far as organization because I can barely move in my room. My stamps, dies, mixed media, paper, embossing folders, embellishments, etc. I literally have about a foot, maybe, of space on my floor from my door to my craft table here. And on the other side of me to my right, back there is where most of my stamps and dies and designer paper and cardstock are. It's the same thing. Yeah, actually, it's a little worse after you get to a certain point. There's stuff all over the floor, basically. And behind me, I have junk journal stuff laying in boxes, and my coloring books are all over the floor right now because I don't know where to put them. So, if you watch my just previous planner video, you'll know that today and tomorrow, 30th and 31st, I am going to be devoting, after I get these videos up, to working on organizing. And the first order of business is to clear off a shelf of something else and figure out where to put that stuff so I can put my coloring books off the floor because I need to be able to walk. If anything ever happened to me and emergency crews tried to come up here to get me, they wouldn't be able to. They'd have to like carry me down or slide me down the steps physically without anything because they wouldn't be able to get up here to get me out of here. And that's not good. I think about that stuff now that I'm getting older. Okay, so anyway, I need to organize. And then the beads and jewelry supplies, they're not in great shape either, but they're in better shape than all this other stuff. So I need to do this one first and then this one. And um, it's not going to happen overnight. I do need to make some good progress in the next 2 days on the paper crafting side before I start doing more crafting and making a mess again. Um, and it's paper crafting, mixed media, junk journaling, stamping, die cutting, all that stuff falls in that category. I need to, as part of that process, destash anything I am not or will not likely use in the next year or two. And I say that because, I have some stamp sets I'm not going to be willing to part with. I might have used them once, but some of them and the dies, I might not have used them, but some of them are things that I can use for any occasion or multiple occasions, and I'll probably hang on to some of them. But some of them are things that I'm probably never going to use. I mean, and let's just get real. So I need to destash them and hopefully they can find a good home when somebody else can use them. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do them in like batches, like 6 stamp sets and dies at a time, or whether I'm just going to do them by individual sets. I'm kind of leaning towards starting with individual sets or stamps or whatever. Um, and embossing folders too is another one. I have so many of them and I love them. But anyway, I think I'll do them individually first, and then whatever doesn't sell, I'm gonna batch box them up and say, here's what you get in this box, and hope other people will buy them at a reduced price. Anyway, I don't know yet about that. I might just do them individually and then whatever doesn't sell, donate them. I don't know yet. I haven't decided that all yet. I am going to make 2025 a low spend year. I am not talking about no spend because I know in January on the 7th, Stampin' Up! Has a new catalog coming. Actually, I have it already and their celebration. And I'm told by my demonstrator they have some new online exclusive only things and some of the things that she's made I really would like to have. So, but I did make it a reasonable amount for January, and then for all but one other month, I budgeted $50 a month. And if I don't spend that, say for example in February, then I can roll that $50 into March. And I'm thinking, I mentioned this on another video maybe, my pink and main one I think. I'm thinking that I'll take that out as cash and put it in an envelope, and then I can shop locally, or if I charge something, then I need to, like let's say I save it up and I have $100 and I make an order for 80 the second month or something. Well, I need to put 80 out of that 100 that I have in my envelope back in my checking account so I can pay for that charge, that kind of thing. I want to stick to a strict budget for 2025 because honestly, guys, I don't need anything. I have watercolors, I have gelatos, I have pastels, oil pastels, I have acrylic markers, I have glitter markers, I have jelly roll pens, I have inks out the wazoo, and also ink refills I can use for splatters, and I have sprays, and I have texture paste, and I have glitter paste. I have alcohol markers, 3 different types. And I have enough. I have too much. So I don't need to buy any more things like that. But I'll want to buy something. And coloring books. In 2024, I managed to accumulate 50, I think I have 53 or 4 coloring books now, and all but 2 of them were bought in 2024. I don't need any more new coloring books, but I'll want 1 or 2 down the road, right? So anyway, low spend, not no spend. Sticking with the budget. So that's stick with the budget. Now, I'm not starting off good already. I guess I have it in my mind, ooh, I better get this stuff now while it's on sale at year end because I'm not going to be able to buy anything in 2025 or very much. Yeah, I've placed a couple orders right here at the end of the year. So you will see orders coming in today, I think, from Simon Says Stamp. Not a big order on that one, but a lot of this all adds up. Um, and that will all be Sizzix, mostly embossing folders, but I think 1 or 2 dies also. I can't remember. And then Mariposa, if you're watching this, I gotta stop watching your hauls, girly girl, because I don't usually shop at HSN, but I went to HSN and placed an order this morning. Yes, I did. Because there was a company I had never heard of that she had never heard of, and yeah, now we both have ordered from them. But I also ended up looking at all their other crafty stuff and bought a few other things. So I have an order coming or 2 because they split it up weird for shipping from HSN. And then Altenew sent me a year-end clearance warehouse sale thing. I didn't get a whole lot from them, but I had points to use, so I got $10 off. So yes, I placed an order from Altenew. That's not a big one either, but those I just placed this morning, December 30th. Yeah, it's still December. I'm not on low spend yet. I should be because those got charged. Yes, they did. So they're going to be paid off in January, but yeah, anyway. Low spend 2025. Use things I have had for a while and not used in a long time. This goes hand in hand with the Crack the Vault collaboration hosted by Poet Spice 2, e.g., some embossing powders and mixed media pastes and sprays, jelly plate, foiling machine, wax melt, kits. Kits. Let's talk about kits. I have 3 partial or full shelves full of paper pumpkin, Altenew kits. I have a Spellbinders kit. And I probably have some other kits. Oh, I just ordered 2 kits. Yeah, what's wrong with me? I don't know. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing sort of a I think I'm going to call it hashtag kit no more. Now, that said, I don't really have time to do a separate video series on that, but you'll see this on my next page. I'm going to be doing some live streams on both channels in 2025, and I think I'm going to do one of those weeks as Kit No More each month and try and use up a kit. Like, for example, I have had this paper pumpkin kit since October 2023 called Home for the Holidays. Isn't that box pretty? Another box I'm going to have trouble getting rid of. I don't believe I ever use this because I usually take the little Stampin' Spot out. There's like glitter glue or something in here. There's a stamp set, as there always is. And so I'm going to pull this one out and probably try and use it for 10 on the 10th or something. But there's like punch outs, there's card fronts, which are really cute. There are houses, like rows of houses and things. And then there's another card front upright. And there's instructions and there's a cardboard in there, and I always save the cardboard. So yeah, that's just one example. I have shelves full of these things. They're not all Christmas. Some are Halloween, some are spring, all kind of stuff. So hashtag kit no more. I had done a Kill a Kit collab a while back, a couple of years ago. One second. Sorry about that. The cold is getting the better of me right now. Okay, so I have some non-crafty goals too, and there will probably be other ones added to this. Get healthier and stay healthy, walk and eat. I have not been walking lately, and today we are expecting rain again later, but I think that is like not till 3 or so. And it's warmer. It's going to be like 50 around lunchtime, and we're supposed to get a little sunshine, I think. I'm going to try and walk today. And I need that, even though I have a little bit of a cold, to clear my head and just feel better. Because I'm feeling kind of, like plumpy dumpy from sitting all the time. And I think that is part of the reason I'm getting a cold. I don't know. Also in 2025, I want to help my family as much as I can, both spiritually and financially. So as far as financially, in January, my son and my daughter are both going to get a little gift, not a huge one, but fairly substantial, but not like huge, huge. Uh, I just want to give them some stuff while I have it and while I have my, faculties still. And also by spiritually, I mean just encouragement and stuff. And my daughter has some issues that I want to help her through this year. So we'll see. And also, I want to be more prepared ahead of time for birthdays and holidays, and I put e.g. card sending. I'm not good that way. And, all of you send me things over time and whatnot, and I used to have all my little crafty friend addresses on little index cards in a box. I don't know where I put that box because it's not where it used to be. but now there's like scattered, and I don't know everybody's addresses. So I need to maybe make a journal for nothing but my crafty friends' names and addresses in alphabetical order, or Jean's collab. One of her things is Rolodex cards. I have some dies to make Rolodex cards. I don't have a Rolodex card holder. I don't even know if they still make them now, or memory decks, I guess they call them now. Um, so anyway, I need to get the addresses in order so I know where they are. For my personal stuff, I keep them in an address book. You know, anybody remember those? And I don't want to do it online. My computer, that's the other thing. In January, I had to get a new computer. So, I'm just not looking forward. It might be February. January's getting busy already. So, what am I doing in January? Look, I already wrote everything in here that I had at the time, and it's a mess already, right? So, um, monthly. I have collaborations monthly and weekly. My monthly ones are 10 on the 10th, which is Christmas, and it's anything related to Christmas. It can be 10 cards, it can be 10 tags, it can be 10 ornaments, it can be 10 embellishments, it can be 10 gifts, whatever you want. I'm going to concentrate at first on cards, maybe some tags later, but I have some tags I discovered that I can use for next year and probably the year after. I don't know, I have a lot. That's hosted by Metal Scrap and Chick. I had participated in that in previous years, and then I stopped in 2024. Well, I didn't get any Christmas cards out this year. I do have some from prior years not used, but I wasn't feeling like sending them out. Some of my family got them with their gifts. I didn't mail them, I just gave them to them. And I felt really bad about that. I had started on some, but then I never got them done. And I did make a few for, what was it? Call Me Crafty Owl sheetload of cards. I think it was 8, trying to use up some paper. So I'm going to continue with that. Also, my collaboration embellishments on the 11th. I'm doing that still. We post at noon Eastern on the 11th, and it's make any kind of embellishments and as many as you want. So we're continuing that. And then on the third Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, Poet Spice, who is Jamie, has a Crack the Vault collab, which she's continuing. And the object of that is to use items 6 months older, or never used before. And that can be anything. And I, in my planner, wrote a whole list of possibilities for that. And I'm probably going to add to that. That could even be a kit like that other one, because that was from 2023, never used. Yeah, that might be an idea for January. I don't know. Jewelry Making Fun collab, that's on my other channel. We're posting on the 18th of each month at noon. And I have a new chart for that. So if you follow my one from last year where we have color options, we still will, but it's changing a little bit. And the options are changing a bit. So be sure to check out all the collaborators. We have a group of about, I think, 9 or something collaborators for 2025 for that. And Martha Makes Art has Shuffle Cut Create, which is she pulls new prompts on the 25th of each month. I believe she said she's continuing that for next year. I like that one because it's only once a month, and I like doing the prompts. So for example, the ones for December 25th to January, we'll say 24th, are flowers and envelope. And I think that'll be fun. So I need to do that. And then on the 25th, or thereabouts, she pulls new prompts. So that's my monthly ones. Then weekly, I have 52 weeks of color inspiration on Sundays at 11 a.m. Left-handed crafter and I will be posting. This is a coloring collaboration, coloring or stamping and coloring. And then on the last Sunday of each month, so in January, that would be the 26th, we have pre-selected pages out of these two. Oops. Oh gosh. Now, see, I'm dropping everything out of these two books, which I've shown and gone over in more detail in a different video. So that's weekly. Also, Deck the Year, which I already mentioned on Thursdays with Penny Crafty Creations. And it's altar playing cards or index cards, or I think it was job tickets, the long ones you can get at Dollar Tree. I might have those, I'm not sure. Mandala Mondays, hashtag Mandala Mondays, I guess 2025. That's hosted by M. Beans Color with Me. That's coloring, and I want to continue that every Monday or most Mondays. It's open collab because I like doing mandalas, and I have the color by number one and my nature mandalas, which I can only do every so often. Now, the next two, I think I'm going to alternate. I put a note one on here. So, Coloring Party with Friends 2025 is hosted by Jamie's Life. It's actually Jamie's underline life, underline 101 on the @ sign. And Crafts with Pat and More. Maybe it's Crafts and I forget. Anyway, it's I think it's Crafts with Pat and More, or is it Crafts and More with Pat? One of those two. I'm sorry, Pat. I'm just out of it. Anyway, they're every Monday and they're using a specific book. So I think what I'm gonna do, well, and the next one is Color and Create with Us You Rock Art, who is Rosemary. And that is either color or create or both or either. Um, I think I'm gonna do 2 weeks at a time for the coloring party with friends because we know which ones it'll be for 2 weeks in advance, so I'd have to do it on the second week, if you will, so that I'm not giving away what the next page will be before anybody else is. And then on the opposite one, I'll do 2 weeks worth of color and create with Us You Rock Art because I just I can't keep up with all this. But I bought the books that they're using to color, and so I want to continue in those. And then Tuesdays, 2 p.m., I'm going to be doing lives each week on this channel, Deb House Crafty Cottage. Card making, kit no more, mixed media, anything goes. So coloring, paper crafts, card making, mixed media, kill a kit. You know, I don't like using the word kill, but kit no more, that kind of thing. And that'll be 2 hours every Tuesday, unless I say otherwise. I might skip a week here and there. Also, on my Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More on Thursdays, um, I'm going to do a live once a month, but a video at least weekly at that same time slot because I have not been. I've been doing like a video once a month, and that is not enough. So I need to get back into jewelry making, which goes with one of my goals. Now, in addition to Deck the Year, hashtag Deck the Year from Penny, Jean, who used to be Jean's Gems, who is now Lizzie Jean's Artistic Chaos. She is doing an hashtag artist trading card fun weekly collab. There's no set day, but there will be a list of prompts for each week. And as of last night on Martha's Live, or Saturday night on Martha's Live, Martha Makes Art, she said that she had her list ready, but she had to type it up because what she's doing is there's going to be different shapes. So it could be an artist trading card, artist trading coin, an index card, a moo, a mini moo, which you can watch her video. I'll link below. Hexagon or octagons, some house-shaped ones. There's all different shapes she's going to have. So it'll be something different. Hang on. So I'm going to try and do that too. And then I did just get invited, I think yesterday, to do a Valentine pocket letter swap. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to participate in that. I think I should because I have Valentine's papers and stuff that I need to use and stamps and dies and whatnot. And I'm not a big Valentine's person, guys. I don't have anybody in my life in that regard anymore. And it's never been a big thing for me. So But I like hearts. I do like hearts. I don't like all the lovey-dovey-dovey stuff anymore. I guess I've gotten over that now that I'm old. So anyway, I don't know. I might do that and just try and use some things up. So we'll see. But that is has to be done by the end of January if I participate, which I had to fit in on this packed schedule because also um no, I didn't even put on here 7 p.m. Longwood. I'm going to be away the 17th and 18th. My granddaughter is going to be at a gym meet in Atlantic City, New Jersey, which is a big gambling town. But I'm not going to gamble. I'm going to watch her gymnastics meet Friday evening and then staying over and coming back Saturday. Hopefully the weather will be good. Otherwise, I'll have to cancel. But anyway, yeah, I'm going for that. I have a couple doctor's appointments and lab work I have to do this month. And I scheduled all my, and my computer just shut off my video. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway, um, so I'm not going to go through all this with you because I pretty much did with that goals and weekly and monthly schedules. Let me know if there's anything else you know of that, not that you think I should be doing, but like I said, I have ideas for Crack the Vault. I have ideas for the kits, some of them, and I just need to get some of this stuff out of my house, out of my craft room. Yeah. What am I going to do with all this stuff that I make? I don't know yet. Send some of it in Happy Mail, I guess, if anybody wants it. So, yeah, that's all I have, guys. I hope, are you ready for 2025? Have you made goals or do you have resolutions? Do you celebrate New Year's? New Year's to me basically means I'm going to be another year older, but I guess I should be celebrating that. And yeah, I am happy to be here. And I hope you are too, because life is short and we never know what the plans are for us, right? All right, guys, take care. Hugs, love, and peace. I really am so happy to have you participate in my channel, and I hope we can continue for far into the future. Hugs, love, and peace. Take care. Happy New Year.